Guys, before we start the video, I wanted to say thank you so very much for all the support that you guys have given us. Now, throughout the month of June here, we are going to be giving away at least 2 HP Tuners MPVI 2s, which are now every day supporting more and more manufacturers, which is incredibly powerful software as well as user-friendly. Now, we're also going to be giving away a number of other things randomly. So guys, check out the link in the description below. Now also guys, we're going to be giving away stuff on Instagram, so do please give us a follow on Instagram. That's at Fasterproms right here. So guys, our stickers have been out of stock for a while, but they are in stock again, and we have new ones as well. We got a ton of stuff up our sleeve this month, and it's going to be awesome. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys are having a great, wonderful, nice sunny day like we're having down here in Florida. Well, had a customer today, tuned a Camaro, pretty normal. Went out, had some fun with it, got through the tune, picked up some good power, totally going normal. And I was trying to get this gentleman to come by to the drag strip, and I was like, hey man, if you haven't really learned how to do a burnout or something like that, let me show you real quick here. Come on out tomorrow night. We'll be over at Showtime Speedway right next door. Giving a little rundown on how we should do a burnout and, you know, dump the clutch, let things go, you know, put it up like 4,000 RPM, knock off the traction control, and then that was the result. I've never broken a factory axle, and unfortunately, I mean, dude, I've done burnouts tons of times with a factory Camaro, done tons of launches, all sorts of other stuff. I mean, we've done countless donuts here and all sorts of stuff, and unfortunately that happened. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, but hey, yeah, we got one, and we're gonna get you fixed up. Let's go check it out. Yep, sure enough. Man, that happened so easy too. Stock like tire right there in the sand, traction control off. Never had that happen. Really kind of makes me feel like a jerk, but whew, thank God we got one. All right, so how long is this gonna cost me here, Liz?
With pulling one car off, putting it on, probably 2 hours.
All right, good. It was not exactly the ideal scenario of, hey, this is how you launch your car and this is what you go to the drag strip with. So being a daily driver car, might need axles in your near future, but dude, that was like a toothpick, man.
On these tires.
Yeah, it's just mind-blowing. All right, I think Laz just got this thing apart. Let's check out what he's got. This thing is making some pretty stout power though. Getting ready to put some E85 in there. Ah, yeah. Cleaning her up. Yeah. Spent a while outside, huh?
I mean, it's a big heavy wheeling tire, but it's not like it's a sticky one.
But it made extra good power for what it was, so I thought it was actually a lighter wheel. Like, this car just made 445 with bolt-ons. I was like, wow, that's awesome. I mean, it broke just like our Chinese axles on the Sam. It was just so fast. As soon as you dropped it, I just couldn't believe it. This one's going back in. We'll be back to business.
Ready to break again?
I'm gonna probably let him do that. Either way, it sucks, but hey, I'm just glad that we had one and he could be able to go on his way. How much time you got in? I think that was under 2 hours.
It was like an hour, because I was on my phone for about 20 minutes.
Dude, that's never happened before. You got a big old nice mess right there.
You racked away.
You wearing it on your chest? What the heck happened?
I'm wearing it everywhere. That's what happens when you do these.
Oh, that's a nasty smell, dude.
Time for a wardrobe change. Oh, between this and the diff fluid that's spilled over there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Some skunk pheromones. All right, so we got our axle in there, and we're gonna make sure everything is A-okay for him to take home. No problems with the axle. Feel really embarrassed. All right, well, that's the first little torture test that it survived. All right, so when it comes to doing burnouts, you're on your own on that one. Yeah, I just feel like this car is cursed or something. So some sort of fluke issue.
It's all good.
All right, boy, oh boy, George is excited here. You gotta see this, guys. Dude, that is a lot of product right there.
It's like a whole truckload.
Floor absorbent. We got, geez, the degreaser. All-wheel cleaner.
See what we got in.
I'm gonna spill something on the floor so you can test it out.
Yeah, dude, I got dirty spots all over the place.
Dude, the shot of what you had before and after uncleaning your truck was amazing. Brand new.
You see the hat?
Oh,
That's the dirty hat.
that's the dirty hat, dude. It looks just like the new one.
Last put it in there, I thought they sent another hat. That's how clean it is. Super clean.
It's like better than kitty litter stuff.
When you got a spill, give it a little shaky shake.
Oh, nice, dude.
Super clean.
No, you don't even have to open it like that. Look at the top.
It's not even kitty litter. It's like,
It's way better than kitty litter.
Look at the top.
It's a lot of stuff.
Got a nice little shaker on there.
this is the same litter that the Tiger King uses, I heard. Now you know.
How does it smell?
The foaming, you know what?
Web.
I said you could get one, buddy.
Thanks, pal.
And there's another one
I'll wear
here.
it right here.
There's another one here when that one runs out.
Dude, I didn't even know that those existed.
Look, you don't even need brake clean anymore.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Let me see that, dude. You're just looking for something.
Even it's super clean around here from here on out. You got me with the old 52 fake out. Yeah, huge shout out and huge thanks to Super Clean. We really needed this, and we really appreciate you guys. This is awesome. It's gonna be spick and span around here,
Amen.
even on their side too.
Tough task.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, guys, if you'll remember the last time we were at the track with the Miata, we should be able to fix this problem once and for all. We were replacing the brakes and we had what we thought was a bigger issue with the caliper, and we just got a little piece of information.
So tightened up the adjuster to push the wheel cylinder back in the caliper, or the piston, sorry. And it bottomed out, or it stuck, and it just wouldn't go any further, and it wasn't near far enough. And took the emergency brake cable off to see if that was adjustment. It still wouldn't crank in, so we thought the calipers might be froze from that nasty burnout that you did a while back.
We thought it was heat related and just time, abuse, whatever it might have been.
Talked to somebody, and there is a cap screw back here with an Allen socket in there, and that's your automatic e-brake adjustment. And just back that out. It's actually pulling the piston in.
That's crazy. So it's basically like a mechanical adjustment stop in a way.
It's an automatic adjuster, and he said to run it down till it touches and then come back out a half turn.
Pretty
That
sweet,
was
man.
Shondell at V8 Roadsters.
Yeah, man. So pretty much the kit that we got to swap this whole thing was from V8 Roadsters, and we got a bunch of stuff underneath their car. He knows these cars really, really good. So as you can see, V8 Roadsters right there. It's really, really nice stuff all the way through. But I'm gonna be super stoked in order to be able to drive this thing safely. Whereas when we went to the track, that was sketchy at best. Bedding the brakes is an incredibly important, well, I mean, especially with new brakes, otherwise you're kind of peeing in the wind, you know?
Very difficult to do in the city.
It is.
But we have a roundy-round track next door.
Yes, indeed we do. And it's right over yonder. So we'll see if we can be able to take this thing, bed the brakes in around the roundy round. And I've only done some shaky at best laps at the roundy round. So, dude, let's get the tires at the right pressure. We got some fresh tires on there too, man. Let's make this happen. Guys, you know, I love the fact that the Miata is back. I mean, there's a point where I was basically sitting on this car, and every time I'd walk in my garage, I'd get that sick, nasty feeling that I love this car. I hate that it's sitting here gathering dust, you know? And I've definitely gone through that for a number of different years through my life, and I'm so glad that this thing is back. This has been one of my favorite builds. This car is an absolute monster. It's so hard for me to really convey how fast and how fun this thing is, but man, I'm so glad it's back. I've never had really good working brakes on this thing, so I think today is the day. That's unusual. All right, so we had a little issue right there. It was acting like it was a camshaft or a crankshaft sensor. It was basically turning over and kind of popping a little bit there. And I checked it, and sure enough, it was a camshaft sensor, but I had a funny code at the top of the drag strip last time we were out, and I didn't even think about it. Kind of totally forgot about it. I was caught up in the moment, but so we looked at it. The wiring looks fine. If we have any other problems, I got my computer. I don't know, I doubt it was a fluke, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. According to Hawk's procedures, I need to do medium speed and slow the car without coming to a complete stop. Release the pedal quickly, do not drive the brakes, repeat 4 or 5 times at a higher speed, engage the pedal, slow the car, not coming to a complete stop, release the pedal quickly, do not drive the brakes, 5 times. After that, I'll be able to test a few different things, check out the overall temps and how this thing's behaving, and then start driving a little harder. So I've never really seen see what it's gonna do. The brakes feel a ton better than what they did. They're not warped, so that's awesome. I had some specific instructions not to get pad material all over Liza's freshly cleaned wheels there, but sorry, bud. So I used to do a bunch of road course stuff in the past, and some of these pads leave a ridiculous amount of material and some just don't. All right, so everything looks pretty good so far, and let's try and push this thing a little bit more and see what she's got. Chain, guys, I gotta take the carding because that junk is where it's at. But this is woo, that feels really good. We give it a little couple lap cool down. 210 degrees, so not too bad. Alright, so I haven't had this car on a road course. I need to see if turning on the heat's going to help drop the temp. It's a little bit warmer than I'd like to see, so I need to see if that's going to do it.
old cables, but they're old, you know, they're kind of worn through, but they probably would jump this off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going for the full?
No, let's try and jump it. Let's try and jump it. Yeah, so when this thing is hot, so I just got done doing some laps here. When this thing is hot, it is really a little bit ornery. Come on, Gertrude! Or your name is Poncho.
That's why it's upset now. You don't know what I'm saying.
It's Poncho. Yeah, sorry, I called him the wrong name. That usually makes most people mad. Oh man, we got a 340 and a 341. So we got cam position sensor A circuit bank pending, and we got range performance. So let's clear these and see if she'll fire. Come on, sad car.
Let me rev up my truck.
Hey, that toe strap is looking better by the minute.
Oh, this guy. Hey, it's still gonna be a good day regardless here. It's been a great day. All right, well. Come on! Come on! Come on! All right, so let's check that. Yeah, honestly, we could probably just go off of. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna have to keep this thing real low. My hood is latched, and I have no other spot up front that I can mount to.
I'm sure glad I get to catch all this stuff live. I don't have to wait for
Hey,
the
man,
video to come out.
keeping you,
It was the last couple of donuts did it.
keep you entertained, man.
Yes, it is. Good entertainment.
Jeez.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you, man.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, bye-bye. Stop by when you can stay long.
Hey, but honestly, today was a great day. Now, one might look at the current situation and say, hey, that was a fail, but I disagree. I think this was pretty darn awesome, in fact. We got to drive this car on a racetrack, and it was pretty sweet. And everything went pretty good, and it ripped. All right, go a little faster. We'll see if I can drop it. Wow. I just let out the clutch and we just locked it up, man. It does not want to run. I think we have a cam sensor problem, so. Oh, that was the third gear drop right there, and it is not happy. Guys, I love this Miata, and no matter what, still my baby. Close toe, short strap. Dude, guys, that Miata is fast. It really, really rips, and we've got a lot still to do with it, and I cannot wait to get that done so we can get a little bit more aero and go a lot faster. Now, tomorrow, we got something coming with Cater Tot, and I'm so glad that we figured out the problem with that thing, and very shortly thereafter that, we got some Uncle Sam stuff, and it is wild. Guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next episode. Oh, hey, song I got for you, Copperhead Road by Stevie Earle.